Now in a curbside delivery, you're not going to have the luxury of having a pallet jack, so we're not using that today. What I'd like to show you is how to install this safe into your garage, because this is your average scenario. It gets dropped off in your driveway, your truck driver's left, and you're left to do the rest of the work. So I'm going to use an apparatus that you can probably get from your garage or your neighbor. Standard refrigerator dolly. What you want to do is line it up to the side, push away from you on the top of the safe, and push in at the bottom at the same time, efficiently installing the refrigerator dolly. Then what you want to do is come to the other side. You don't want to push from the center, you want to push from the top. Pushing from the top makes the wheels catch and you just go on with it. Just like that. Now, that is really just about as easy as it gets. What I'd like to show you is how to get the refrigerator dolly out. Push up on the top, pull out on the bottom, and you're clear. Most manufacturers actually bolt their safes right to the pallet. You're going to need a few tools. I like to have a pair of vice grips, Phillips head, and a regular screwdriver, and at least a couple of sockets and a ratchet. And then what you want to do is inspect the inside and see exactly how it's done. Now, when I'm bolting a safe from the pallet, I actually have a preference for taking the complete interior out. That way it gives my body a little room to mess around inside. Now all of that of course can be reinstalled later. On the interior you usually find little black covers that, for where it's actually bolted to the pallet. What you want to do is uninstall every one they've got. Now on the back holes, you generally can't reach around the safe. That's what the vice grips are for. On the inside, loosen your screw just a little bit, go to the back, go ahead and grab the nut, come back to the inside and start unscrewing it. When you hear the vice grips hit, you're done. Now this little tidbit I'm about to show you now, just in case you want to jump ahead, is a very big no-no. A lot of safes they don't stop at 90 degrees, they go full 180 degrees, so that means they have an exterior hinge. So if you pull down like so, and this hits, it's going to pop your door off and the safe is going to fall on its face. But doing this in any way, shape or form is actually a very big no-no. Someone can get hurt. I'd like to show you one of the many methods of getting a safe off a pallet. One of my favorites is off the side. All of them will have where there's a gap in the pallet. You simply put a crowbar in there, pull back, and insert a roller bar. What I've got here is a piece of 3/4 inch PVC, Schedule 40. You don't need anything more sophisticated than that. Drop it back about 5 or 6 inches and gently bring the unit back down. Go to the other side, just give a push. As soon as that first piece drops, what you want to do is simply pull down on this edge. The unit will sit there all nice and pretty for you. Come over here, push up, pull your pallet out, and you're down. Now as you can see, we're already off the truck, off the pallet, and flat on the ground. What I'd like to show you is the easiest way to push it to the wall. If you push away from you just a little bit, you reduce the tension that's on the ground, so then you push to the back. So you go up and back. As you can see, if you do it that way, it's actually relatively simple. And just get it to the wall where you want it. Now after you've got it on the ground, you want to check to see if it rocks. If it does, you want to shim it, of course, so it stops that. I'm a big fan of these easy shims. They snap off one at a time, and you can also break them off to whatever length you want. Simply push the unit back till you got it square. Then you